Alright, so I figured I would go ahead and make a video while I got the car on blocks about the Airlift air suspension kit that I'm doing. Whew, this has been an ordeal. So, here's one of the bags. The way I got it running with the line, I have it coming here, mostly zip ties and just some clips I bought from Harbor Freight. I got Teflon tape, which if you don't, the instruction says to do it hand tight and then 1 3/4 tight with the wrench the rest of the way. I tried that, but I had leaks everywhere. So with the Teflon tape, I've had to turn it a lot tighter than it says. Then I have the line routed and going in through the firewall that I have here. Now, I wasn't able to get a grommet to stick there, so I just wrapped this thing up with some electrical tape, and hopefully that would not tear up while I'm driving. The rears were a beast. I have electrical tape right there where it's just in case it rubs, but I got it running up through here. I got a grommet and I taped the grommet just so it don't fall out and I have a leak. But this rear, having to drill through that upper portion and then put a nutsert there, it took me forever to figure out how to put a nutsert in. Never had to do that. My trunk, I got the towel there because I was testing the leaks. So I got a laminate floor trunk. Looks like oak, dark oak wood, but it's laminate. I got it. And then I built a little bracket in order to put the compressor over here and put some just laminate cut out. And then I put, because I couldn't get to the holes to nail this down, I just put some clamps with some rubber underneath it so it won't scratch it up. This little clamp, I just got it on a self-tapping screw going in, and on the side here I have just a bolt, 2 bolts, and it holds really well. I ran my wiring through here. There's my V2, the computer thing, whatever that thing is called, I forget. 4-gallon tank. I wanted to paint the tank, but I'm too tired. Water trap, and it's going down out through the tire well to the outside. As far as the draining the tank there, let me show you. I have that coming out here, right there. Comes out, and I just taped up a little grommet because I didn't have a grommet that fit. Well, there and lies the problem with not having a grommet that fits. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh well. But it runs out here, and it's tapped to this little bicycle thing where I can just let it out in the water. Oh, all this is going to be run underneath the seats. It's run all the way down through the side panel up to the front. There's my V2 controller. I have it situated where it ran all the way up underneath here, underneath the console. I had to take out the entire console, and goodness, I'm sweating. And then I have the V2 controller up there on magnets, some very strong magnets. Hopefully that won't mess it up. You know how they say don't put magnets with electronics. Here's a little camera setup that I made this out of PVC pipe. Got it attached to my headrest. This right here is just for coats. I dress up a lot and wear coats, and I don't like to get them wrinkled. But there's a fake GoPro. I got it on magnets as well, and it does pretty well. Now I'm working on my very last install for the right rear. I had to drill that hole. It's a 1332, and then they asked you to get a 1732 for the top, which is ridiculous. And there's the top. So as you can see, it's very hard to drill because this is in the way, and I have to kind of push this down and try to drill up there. But as soon as I get that tap with the nut-cert, I will be done. Here's the bag. That comes pre-assembled, and you have to take it apart, put it all back together, and use this thing, which is almost impossible to try to figure out the middle of. But I got a drill bit and just kind of used it, go right through the middle, scratched up top. That's how I got the middle. But yeah, this has been the air install. If I never have to do another air install again, I will be a happy man. I ran all my electronics up through here. Never did an amp before, so this was interesting. There's to the ground, to my, this is the power wire to the power. And then I had to tap a fuse. I actually chose the washer fuse, which is not in this one. It's in that one right there. So that's what I tapped for my source. But big changes coming with the G37. Look at that. Stepped on a brake. Stepped on a doggone self-tapping screw. So, bottom line is, if you ever have to do this yourself, take your time. Don't try to do it all at once. I didn't try to do it all at once, but it's taken me probably about two weeks now. The car's just been sitting here. I need more friends. Alright, so my done behind broke my rivet nut. Well, it's just, I was trying to torque it and it just would not stay. And I kept torquing and torquing, and then I think that I made the hole too big. So what I ended up doing, I went looking for more of these. Nobody in my area carries them. Went to Napa, went to Fastenal. They had to order it. I need my car today. Went to some boat place, United Boats. They didn't have it. So I ended up going and get some JB Wheel. That didn't work. And that's what all that stuff you see on it. I tried different types of JB Wheel. Steel. I tried this stuff. Let it cure for an hour on both times. I started at 6 o'clock this morning. It is now almost 3 o'clock p.m. Finally, what I've had to do is go buy some of these. And this is what I'm going to use just so I can put in the rears. Airlift has some great customer service. But if I had to do it all over again, I would just get D2 air suspension because it's plug and play. Completely bolt in, no drilling required. I have been working on this for 2 weeks. I'm done.